IPA-Holes, welcome back to the IPA-Holes. Today's episode, the IPA University.
We're going to be getting our associates.
Our associates.
A-Holes. Pop question. Pop quiz. Pop question.
What?
Number one. What is,
Has he not noticed the
Drink.
pattern? Yeah, has he not noticed the pattern that every time we do the intro, he says something out of pocket and he has to drink?
No, but, okay, fine.
Oh,
Just
crack it open.
Crack it open.
I'm trying to, Okay, fine.
Nice.
That was
sounded
fun.
nice.
Alright, give it to
I
Mike.
didn't even say the question, though.
What the fuck were you gonna say?
Okay, so, pop number one. How many fingers am I holding up?
Shut the
Drink it.
fuck up.
Okay, fuck.
It's not even...
Also, fun fact,
Oh.
I'm going to be sober from now on, so I'm taking shots of lemon juice.
Yeah, this man,
Yep.
he, I guess he's still the IPA.
I'm still an a-hole.
Yeah, you're still an a-hole.
Just minus the IP.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
he's just an A.
So what is
IPA.
IPA University?
IPA University. We each take turns as college professors, spreading knowledge to people like you, dumbasses, with our curated lectures designed to entertain and inform.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
right.
We're doing a presentation party.
Yeah.
It's that shrimple.
Okay.
All right.
It's not clamplicated, it's shrimple.
Just
IP
drink.
students.
What? That's not a
No,
drink!
you're fine.
Okay.
IP students, before we go, my name is Professor Marco.
Yep. Next.
I'm Dr. Ben.
Next.
Doctor, fuck
I'm
off.
Dr. Ali.
Fuck off. Wait, what is this?
I'm Master Tom.
No, that's a
No.
drink.
What? Like I have a
No.
master's.
Hey, wait.
Like
What
what
have you turned in?
I still think that's a drink.
presentation.
I still think that's a drink.
Dog, if a professor told me a master, I would have fucking walked out.
Especially if it was a history professor.
Oh,
Dear God.
God.
I'm Drew. Alright, we have a spinner here, and we're gonna see who goes first. One of us is still fucking working on their paper.
I'm trying!
Even though with
The app sucks!
Just take him off the wheel.
Yep.
Yep.
He's like the classic professor who walks in
being.
being
No!
Alright.
No!
You're going
Alright.
last.
You took
Who's
away my
going first?
doctorate.
Oh no, his degree was fucking excited.
Got
Oh
revoked.
no.
Alright.
Let's go!
Oh
Let me
my
pull up your
God.
presentation
Let
here.
me get my speaker notes.
By the way, if there's something out of pocket in your presentation, you still got to drink for it.
Okay.
What? Nobody told me
How
that.
many times will I drink?
That's like.
Not that many.
Okay.
I'll be
You
fine.
should have thought about
I'm
it.
gonna let you control
Well,
your...
what the fuck?
Boys,
This is amazing.
ladies and gentlemen,
Okay.
and distinguished guests,
This is what you meant.
welcome to
Let's get
A
him closer to the
certain-
mic.
No.
Okay.
Keep it how it is.
this is philosophy fucker, and today I will be teaching you how to be an eldritch horror.
I have a question.
Yes.
Did you edit that ant in?
Yes.
Okay.
Stop asking questions during the lecture, you
Oh, my
fuck
bad.
ass.
No.
Teacher.
Don't even raise your hand. Just ask your questions. Cthulhu is an eldritch horror. What an eldritch horror is, we'll get into it. But essentially, go to the next slide.
Why does he want to kiss the
Bro,
ant?
let him do his
Eldritch horror.
presentation.
Okay.
An eldritch horror is something that's indescribable, something that you can't comprehend, that reveals the universe as bigger than you could imagine. Some things that are eldritch horrors are like the naked mole rat.
Why does he
Like,
have so many nipples?
For one thing, why does he
I
have
mean-
so many nipples?
Yeah, that's.
And why does
classic.
he be looking at me like that? Like he's sort of fucked up. And I don't like him. And he's sort of goofy. And to be honest,
Fucking rat.
I think he reveals that the universe is a cruel and unyielding place. The next eldritch horror is the flaming hot Cool Ranch Doritos. Like, what a paradox that is.
Swear to God.
Yeah, you take a bite of that and you just immediately start growing like tentacles for a beard. And,
Yeah,
like,
I mean, like, it's unimaginable now, like, when they released it. Can you imagine giving flaming hot Cool Ranch Doritos to a 15th century peasant? They would explode, and they would probably burn you as a witch. The next eldritch horror is
Absolutely.
a giraffe.
That's it.
Giraffe.
That's it.
That's it.
That's amazing.
The next Eldritch Horror is this picture.
Yeah, the fucking
on
anomaly.
the right.
What even is this photo?
The anomaly
This is
incarnate,
actually a quiz, pop quiz for you guys in the class.
Uh-huh.
I want you guys
Unbearable.
to name an object in the image on the right.
Plastic.
No. That's...
I think I
Not
see a
right.
flower.
Nope.
Fucking where?
Okay, there's Arabic text.
I don't know about you guys, but that brown spot in the middle is literally like monkey coated. But I you know,
Is this like AI? What is this?
Nope.
this was made before
No,
AI.
that's AI.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was an AI image generated to
Oh,
make
really?
it look like there's something in there, but nothing. You can't recognize anything.
Yeah. These
That's
are
fucked.
No, you're supposed to squint your eyes. I see it now.
what?
What?
Brother.
Yeah, nothing. You fuck asses. You fell for it.
I figured that these are good examples of Eldritch horrors because, like, H.P. Lovecraft, when he made the idea of an Eldritch horror, he thought of beings of unimaginable power. Like, beings whose intelligence we can't even begin to comprehend, and they're like large things. But I think that's wrong. I think that we can be Eldritch horrors on Earth because all that you need is a difference in comprehension ability. Next slide.
And a really long neck, apparently.
We are unimaginably intelligent compared to animals. Most animals, when you like examine them more closely, they have more intelligence than you would think. It's not like they're not thinking, but we do have a few edges up on them. That's the first requirement. The second requirement is animals can communicate with each other. So you need animals that can communicate, and animals that are less intelligent than humans that can't comprehend human inventions. And if you have animals that have the ability to communicate, but can't communicate what they've seen, then we are, in fact, the eldritch gods of this world. And so, let's have some fun. Let's be some eldritch gods for once in our lives, okay? First, you got ants. They have, like, societies and shit, and they, like, communicate, like, dancing. Same with bees. They, like, dance. Like, you'll see here, like, they dance to show that there's, like, flowers and the angle to the sun. Pretty cool. Bonobos and chimpanzees, they can do sign language. Dolphins, bats, and a lot more. Let's look at how to inflict eldritch horrors upon these creatures.
Yay!
Yeah. Let's go through some examples.
Oh.
Dolphins and orcas. I think the best way...
Is that the fucking Dune
I
stadium?
think the best way to inflict an eldritch horror upon an orca is to bring it to SeaWorld. Imagine you're just vibing, you're in the ocean,
That's
you're
fucked
hunting, you're top dog, and this fucking hairless ape comes out in a concrete fish, living in a concrete fish, and it snatches you up in a net. I don't know what the fucking net is, and they plop you in an amusement park, and they, like, make you do tricks for food, and you're like, I got snacks now, but what the fuck? What's happening? And then you, like, jump in the air to a jeering crowd, and they're like, yeah! And then you, like, eat a dude, and they're like, yeah! And, like, I feel like that's similar to this scene in Dune, where you take a dude, and you drug him up, and you put him in an arena, and you're like, fight for your life, do some funky tricks, yeah? To the sound of a jeering crowd. And, like, could you ever really describe that to other orcas if they release you back? Because I think they stopped doing their dolphin shows. And, like, imagine being an orca, and you've, like, eaten someone, and they're like, gotta send him back. How would you describe SeaWorld to other orcas? You couldn't, because we are eldritch gods. Yes?
Another way of doing this is for dolphins. You just, in Minecraft, you put them in your base, and then you walk many, many chunks away, and so that they stop moving around, and then they suffocate and die.
Yes. Makes a fair point.
Oh god, I gave him ideas. Fuck.
Anyway, I think next slide. Ants! So if you take an ant, right?
There's no
They're
ants in the picture.
Shut up. You take an ant. You saw the ants on the first slide. You don't know how long it took to edit that. So you take your ant. They're looking for food to bring back to the hive, the colony, and they're like, they want to feed the queen. They're expanding their territory. They're looking for nutrients. And you get this ant, and you pluck up this ant, you cover him, and you put him next to a mound of sugar. And in front of this ant, there is food that could feed an entire society for years. Years. And it's sitting there. And he needs to communicate that back to the colony. But he can't. Because you're gonna pick him up, cover him so he doesn't see where he's going, and you're gonna put him back in the colony. One, he will have literally been touched by a god and seen unimaginable wealth. And then he'll be unable to say any of it. He'll go insane. Yes.
May I offer a different approach?
Yeah.
You let the ant find the food, go back to the colony, and while it's away, you just take away all the food.
Yes. That's another one.
It just leaves the colony.
This is literally like the epitome of like Mr. Beast going to Africa to like get food to starving children,
Yeah.
and then the entire time they're like, "Can we have food?" Not now! I'm finishing my video.
Dog.
Truly eldritch.
And, like, I feel like this is a good time to bring up, like, what an eldritch horror is. For us, the lives of such creatures are so beneath us that we don't even consider them. We play with societies as if they were Legos. And we could just as easily take an ant and put it next to a mound of sugar to toy with its desire for sustenance, as we could take a magnifying glass and fry the whole damn thing. And nothing would happen to us. But millions would die. And yet, you don't even consider it. And I think that's pretty... That makes us the eldritch horror, right?
Okay.
Okay, next slide.
Bees.
Bees.
Existential.
The bees are similar. They're both... Ants and bees are both of the order Hymenopterae. You know, they get their societies, their colonies even. And so we can do similar things. We can show them a lot of honey. And they're like, what the fuck? This is what we make? We make all this honey, and what do? They farm it, and they put it in bears, the bears that we attack. The bears...
Mention, let's go!
The bears kill us. They're our mortal enemy. And you take our food we make for our children, and you put it in the effigy of our demons. And you're like, yes. And then we eat it. We'll take your food. This is your food. We stole it from you. And, like, that's pretty good. That's a good use of your eldritch godness.
Wow.
Another thing that you could do, because bees do the dance, the wiggle dance, is you could take the bee out to a field of flowers in your car and show him the field of flowers, and then drive back with the bee in your car and deliver him to the hive and watch him wiggle, because he's going to try to communicate that the path he took to get to the flowers, but he won't be able to because he was in a car.
Wait, so you're telling
What
me
the-
the bees communicate by throwing it back?
Yeah.
They
Oh,
do.
yeah, yeah.
I didn't know this. They actually...
Yeah.
They
That's
actually do.
fucking hilarious.
And
They just go back there, they're trying to talk to someone, and they're just shaking ass.
Yeah.
That's
They
awesome.
literally wiggle, they shake, they like throw it back on the dance floor, and they say, this is the angle to get to the flowers. You
God, I
greedy
wish I was a
fuckers."
bee.
Yeah, I know. And like a little bit off topic, but what the fuck are wasps? Like, wasps are actually like the evil twin of bees. Like, you're telling me that you have bees, and these like happy-go-lucky, like they get defensive sometimes, sure, but they make like sweet treats. They like fly around flowers. They're picturesque. They're basically fairies. What the fuck is a wasp? You ever see a wasp nest? Like next to a honeybee nest? Shut up. Like a wasp nest is like this brooding thing of anger.
No, get back on topic, man.
Okay. But you could do the
Peach,
same thing
you're
with
scaring
wasps.
me.
You could do the same thing with wasps. That's my point.
Okay.
Next slide. Bonobos!
That is a woman.
What the
That is not a
fuck?
monkey. It's a woman.
So,
I know
bonobos
exactly what he's talking about, though.
are a relative of the
Shortest
chimpanzee.
woman with him.
Bonobos are a relative of the chimpanzee, right? They're also our closest common ancestor, but the chimpanzee and the bonobo split later. Now, the difference is that bonobos are actually matriarchal. And this is important. I'll talk a little bit about their mating habits. So, the bonobo males, if they mate with a high-class female, they will scream while they're on the bottom. They're like screaming, letting all the other bonobos know that they are with this high-class female and are therefore at a higher social class now.
Shit, dude, call me a bonobo.
Shrink.
I'm sorry.
God damn.
It was funny.
And this is
That
important,
was pretty good.
right? So you got these matriarchal monkeys living in the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
For fuck's sakes.
And they're vibing, right? But we know they're matriarchal, and we know they're fucking subs. So what if? Oh god!
He's making that bonobo face, alright.
Pure lemon juice sucks.
so,
Yeah.
so what if? Right? What if we take these bonobos, we kidnap them, we take them from Africa, and we show them goth women, right? And
I'm gonna explode.
look at these dummy mommies, right? Look at those dummy mommies with their like
Bro,
steel
drink
toe
for
boots.
that one.
What
That's
the fuck?
crazy.
We gotta have like a IPA
What time
rating.
did you make this presentation?
When did you make this?
I made it at noon.
How? How
Dude's
did you
just
make
horny.
it at noon?
Dude's just horny.
I watched
I don't
him
blame
do
him.
it. But I didn't see it, but I was like watching him and he like asked me, what do you think is like an incomprehensible object? And I'm just like, yeah. This is gonna be a fun one.
So you show the bonobos these dummy mommies with like these like big old fucking thick high heels, and they're like stomping on these bonobos, and they're like, I am of a higher social class.
Amazing.
But what are these hairless zebra apes? Right? The other thing that you could do, right, like they couldn't explain this. Like, if you take the bonobo back to the Democratic Republic of the Congo, how could it explain goth woman to the other apes? It couldn't. And yet, its life would be changed.
Yeah, no, I pretty easily could, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Dude.
To the IPA-Holes, he was
Me-
jiggling titties.
Me eat orange, me eat goth woman, orange me eat. Anyway.
I like how someone had to teach them the word for goth woman.
It's important in everyday society.
That is fair. Fair enough.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just use the sign
Basic
for mother.
vocabulary.
So,
Trip!
Fuck.
Swear to God.
That's twice in a single slide, buddy.
Wait,
He
there's
brought up the
another-
goth woman.
the other thing you could do is you could take this bonobo, and you could take it, you could walk it through, like, Seoul, South Korea at night. I chose Seoul because it's like a modern city. Other cities would work, but this one's, like, particularly cyberpunk. Imagine you're vibing, you're swinging through the trees, and then BAM! Concrete jungle. Lights everywhere. Neon. What the fuck is neon? I've never seen colors at night. How could you explain that to another bonobo? You couldn't. Next slide.
This is...
Whales!
I swear to God, how
Is that a-
far are we going?
Is
with
that a
this?
black David Blaine?
It's David Blaine.
Oh, shit. Wait, is it?
It's David,
Oh, it's the
it's the
lighting.
David Blaine box.
It's the lighting. It's the lighting. It's the lighting. He looks darker than
It's
usual.
just David Blaine. That's crazy.
Just David
So,
Blaine is
what if-
insane.
You took a whale. Like, where do whales live, guys? Whales live in the ocean. That means they haven't seen land. They can't even figure out what land is. What? That's like the
Wrong.
Okay, land for whales is ground without water. And they're like, what? Are you telling me there's ground that I can be on that I can't swim through? Why do you think they beach themselves all the time? They don't know what the fuck's happening. So, you got whales. You don't want to beach the whale, but now I'm thinking, I don't just want this whale to see the land. I want him to see the sky. I want him to know flight and not be able to explain it. Like, sure, he's swam through the ocean before, but what the fuck is sky? That's like swimming through the thing that you can't breathe in. Like, to a whale, could not comprehend it. But yet, now, you take a whale, you put him in a David Blaine box, and then you fly him over New York City. What's the whale gonna do? How is he gonna describe that back to his pod? He couldn't!
I feel like David Blaine is just an eldritch horror for us humans.
Teacher,
That's
I
the
have a
same.
question.
My slide is. I have 20 slides
Teacher?
that
Yes.
are comprehensive,
Cthulhu
and
show
it'll go quicker than this.
You have 20 slides.
What was your question?
When does
Dear
Cthulhu
Lord.
show up?
Good question. The point of this... Next slide. The point of this is that we are Cthulhu, right? It's actually pretty easy to be an
Wow.
eldritch horror. Like, we have unimaginable intelligence compared to these animals. And sometimes we do fuck with them.
And yet you
And we
exist.
choose to fuck with them.
So what you're saying is that the Cthulhu was within us all along.
Yes, that was the moral. Any questions? Yes.
Is there another slide?
No.
I've seen better
There's no
presentations at my
Fuck
dick off.
off.
You don't know how.
I really hope that I go next because the dichotomy
Okay.
between Thomas's and mine is going to be incredible.
I think my one is just a fucking slap in the face compared to what we just got.
By the way, don't put
But-
Ollie back on there. Ollie.
Wait. Before we
Cooking
Ah,
right now.
shit.
Trying to at least.
Well, wait, hold on. Before you say what you're going to say.
Yeah.
Since Ollie fucked up and didn't finish his before his time to record,
Cringe
you have
baby.
to go last.
Okay.
cringe
I'm
baby.
going with
That
that.
gives me more time. I don't know how this is a punishment.
It's a punishment
So-
because it's the last one that the people are going to see.
Oh,
which
so
means
that
you have
means they
to
can
fucking-
turn off the podcast prior to me. Oh, that's great for them, actually.
Oh, you're the mid
No,
credits.
it means that you better
Oh,
fucking ace
Oh,
it.
wait. So before we do anything like, oh
He
my
said I wasn't allowed to put
God.
racial slurs on
That's not a
mine.
racial
Just
slur. That's a
take
a sip
name.
before that
That's
title
the name
up.
of a race.
Yeah, that's
It's not even.
no.
Okay, gentlemen, please. I'm your professor right now.
hold up. So before
Adjunct
I want to
professor.
like before we
You
do this.
lied.
What I recommend a system where like at the end of every slideshow we do like an IPA rating, and then like based
Okay,
on that
we have
rating
to rate his?
we give him the
Out
amount
of-
of sips based on the rating.
Okay, out of 5.
Yeah, out of five. Out of
Okay.
five.
How
It's like, is 5 good or is 5 bad?
5 is...
5 sips,
Five's
1
bad.
sip.
5 is bad.
One is
Wha-
good.
One
Wait,
is
what do we mean by bad and good?
Like
Enjoyment factor?
enjoyment
enjoyment
Yeah.
We're just
factor.
How
doing it
much?
the
How much
opposite.
we think about?
Yeah.
So the more
What just
sips
happened?
is the more enjoyable?
No, the
No.
more sips, the
Literally the
less
same.
enjoyable.
The same system as like normal IPA stuff, but like for the slideshow
Yeah,
itself.
the more sips, the less enjoyable it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm saying 3.
I'm gonna do 4.
It
I'll
was
do a
very. It
three.
was a
I'll
big
give you a
thinking
3.
process. I'll say a 3.
Larry, 3 sips?
Listen, I love you,
Three
Tom.
sips.
It was a
Look,
great
all I know
presentation,
is
but
that
dude,
I'm
you
gonna
could
be
you could
sipping
have
5.
it could have been shorter.
Okay, that's fair.
You
How
had
do I
so many
mix those
examples with the
two?
same thing but with different animals.
Okay.
Yeah, you were just like,
3 sips.
what if we put Bonobo but with Goth Girl? What if we put Whale?
Whale
but
in sky.
Sky?
Alright. While he's shrinking, let me get started here.
Very refreshing.
Kagos, a retrospective.
Please pronounce that again.
The Kago.
Is it
that
the
is-
Kaget?
No, it is not. Who were the Kago? Kagos existed in 12th century Western France and northern Spain. They had the same religion, appearance, and culture as any other French person at that time, even going so far to speak the same languages, French and Occitan. Why were they discriminated against?
They deserved it.
Drink.
You got something to say?
Someone was gonna say it.
Yeah.
In the Middle Ages, Kagos were thought to have a condition that resembled leprosy, which in fact may have been psoriasis. Due to the rumors about their skin condition, it led to their legal isolation in the 16th and 17th centuries. This precognition continued for centuries, or preconception. However, other theories suggest that the Kagos were descendants from a persecuted subgroup of Christians, or even a rival woodworking union that became outcasted.
Yeah, work that wood.
How were they treated? Kagos were forced to use separate entrances to churches, where they would sit in secluded areas away from other citizens. Some sources claim that when a Kago was baptized, it must be done at night and no church bells were to be rung. In some locations, they even had a separate water fountain, which was often of poorer quality. Kagos were frequently refused medical care or had to go to a separate facility, which often led to them having to rely on each other for medical assistance. And of course, a lot of them didn't have good medical knowledge, so...
I wonder why.
Here we have some facilities. This is a font for Kagos, and a font is usually used for baptisms. And then this is a door that the Kagos would use.
Teacher?
Yes.
Are Kagits the first minority?
Moving on. How are the Kagos? Not so great, as you can see in the image. What were the Kagos known for? Despite their prejudice, Kagos were well known for mastery in carpentry, masonry, and woodworking. Their influence is notable in many houses, churches, and public structures in southwestern France and northern Spain. Their work was so prevalent that it affected the architectural designs of those places. The reason why they're so masterful in these areas was because they were some of the only jobs that they were allowed to work.
Wow.
Here we have a Montaner castle built by the Kagos for Gaston III. And here is a sculpture that a Kago made in 1464.
Wow, they should be discriminated against. That sculpture sucks.
That,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, fair enough.
There's like no detail.
Here's some figures. Jean-Baptiste Colbert's policies were formed around the idea of integrating minorities into the social economical structure of France. However, the locals refused to implement these changes for the Kagos.
Wow, so he was the first woke liberal.
Yeah, you could say that. And Elizabeth Gaskell brought attention to the Kagos in her book An Accursed Race. This detailed the life and discrimination of the Kagos, which brought many eyes from around the world.
What gets me is that there were pictures of these people.
Well, barely.
Might have been paintings.
Yeah, as if they were real.
The French Revolution. During the French Revolution, substantial steps were taken to end the discrimination towards the Kagos. Revolutionary authorities claimed that the Kagos were no different from any other citizen, and de jure, discrimination generally came to an end. While their treatment did improve compared to the previous centuries, local prejudice from the non-Kago population persisted, though the practice began to decline. Also, in an attempt to conceal their heritage, the Kagos stormed record offices and burned birth certificates. These measures did not prove effective, as the local populace still remembered. Rhyming songs kept the name of the Kago families known. That isn't.
That is
insane.
fucked. Holy
Wow.
shit.
Holy
French crystal knot.
Actual competitive discrimination right here.
So how to tell if you're a Kago?
Oh shit.
Oh, boy.
Do you have ancestors from Western France or Northern Spain?
No.
Then you are not a Kago.
Let's go.
Yes, you likely have Kago blood running through you.
Oh.
Wow.
Here are some notable modern examples of the Kago.
What the hell?
Wait.
Born to a family
well,
of carpenters in a small French village, Ben always felt an inexplicable unease when strangers noticed the slight webbings between his fingers.
This is amazing.
A trait whispered about in hushed tones as a Kago curse. Dismissed as superstition, Ben lived quietly until a freak accident revealed his uncanny ability to sense hidden flaws in wood, making him both indispensable and feared in his trade. Now balancing a life of reluctant renown and inheritance prejudice, Ben searches for the truth behind his lineage, torn between the embracing his gift and the shadows of his ancestors.
You literally put a photo up there of me.
He looks like
You
a-
almost doxed me.
Oh shit!
He's doing it to all of us.
No!
Fuck.
What if he just like cut leaves in here?
Ollie
It's just you two
is a
fuckers.
reclusive sound engineer in Puxatawny, Pennsylvania. Gained fame for his ability to identify flaws in audio frequencies that no machine could detect.
Holy shit! You're a
Yikes.
superhero, dude.
Rumors about his Kago heritage resurfaced after a musician claimed Ollie's touch on the studio equipment felt unnervingly precise, as if he were tuning the soul of the sound itself.
Holy shit.
Now Ollie juggles a rising career in the music industry with a quiet investigation into the long-buried secrets of his bloodline, wondering if his gift is a blessing or a lingering curse.
Okay, but like. Yeah.
Keep her going.
Literally
Yeah.
factual evidence.
Tom.
Oh.
What? Go back. Bring it back.
Where are your hands? Oh.
Alright, I'm going back.
Yeah.
Marco
That was it.
lived. Marco, a quiet artisan in a small Basque village, grew up hearing whispered stories about his family's ties to the Cogos, though no one ever explained what that truly meant.
Right.
When he opened a woodworking shop, the locals avoided it, claiming his pieces carried bad luck despite their undeniable beauty. Now Marco lives on the edge of his community, navigating the weight of a forgotten prejudice, while trying to carve out a life defined by his work, not his name.
I am so fucking cool, dude.
So I don't get a pair.
Nah, dude.
Thank you for your time.
Thank
Bro,
you for
my
your
paragraph
time.
was all just about wood. Like,
Yeah,
he's
but-
homophobic.
But you are
Your
good.
sources.
Okay.
The Barockaman, a retrospective.
What the fuck?
Whoa, there's a part 2?
Who was the Barockaman?
Wait, there's
What?
more?
What?
I was just fucking with you all this. That's
Whoa!
it.
Oh, okay.
Oh my lord.
That was a really good presentation. However, when it comes to the amount of drinks, he almost just doxed all of us.
Yeah.
He did almost.
So
knock
that's
over.
5.
Brother, I could just
No.
cut them out. It's
No. No.
Wait, what do you
It's too
what do you
late.
mean cut out? That's
When
like
you're
the whole
feeling
point.
better,
That's
you
like
have
the
to
whole
drink
point of the
5 sips.
presentation.
What?
It's
What?
too late.
We
It's
can
already
make
done.
my 5 for next time.
It's already done. He has to drink 5 times.
He does.
He almost doxed us.
Yeah, for next one, though,
Okay.
because he's feeling sick. And we don't want to get
They
all
almost
sick.
figured out that
Alright.
we're like one of us is from Pennsylvania, the other one's from fucking
Spin
Connecticut.
the wheel!
I'm almost done editing photos. I've been done. I've just been editing photos to add to my shit.
It's me.
Because I wanted to add custom cool photos. I don't like AI generation.
Okay, how bad is the shot of lemon juice? I have to know.
It's bad.
I don't believe you.
It's not that bad.
You don't want to. Wait. Say something really
Lemon juice
fucked up
tastes
real
good,
quick.
dog.
I think that Ben's people don't deserve rights.
That's crazy.
Okay.
That's
Oh, okay.
crazy. Marco, I swear to Christ!
Oh yeah. Okay.
There is no way that this is the topics you had.
Okay, boys.
I'm
Wait,
done.
no, Marco.
I know.
Hold on. Before you even start, yeah, it's bad. Before you even start, you have to drink for this bullshit.
Look, it's gonna get much better.
I love the fucking no background. It's just he's still never fucking.
Oh,
right?
God.
Dude, you don't understand how bad
All right,
mine's
boys.
gonna work.
I know that we've all had our
Differences.
experiences. I am here to set the life of y'all straight. Here is how to Riz. As you can see, we have some experienced gentlemen.
I'm so glad I'm going after this.
Okay.
'cause Mine's gonna look amazing.
Next slide. First, what is Riz?
Holy shit.
Riz is a development in modern society that capitalizes on the rudimentary aspects of the human psyche, creating an in-depth ecosystem of knowledge built to sustain an interaction with a fellow conglomerate of the human species, often but not pertaining to the opposite sex and or gender. The action of Riz entertains the idea that the individual you are partaking with is engaging with a deep psychological conflict with developmental hormones designed for human intercourse, pertaining especially with a deep sense of pathos for one another. Once you have entrusted the individual with an exchange of vocal literature, you then endure back and forth ritual in an attempt to activate the individual's hormonal receptors, flaring up their desire to engage with sexual dimorphodons.
Drake.
Two things. First thing, holy fucking yap, dude. I didn't realize you were Japanese.
Oh.
Second thing, it's not pathos, it's pathos.
It does not matter.
Okay,
Yes, I.
dimorphodons. Let's go.
It does not.
Dimorphodons.
What?
As you can see,
What?
dimorphodons are built for the dinosaurs. They were made in the Jurassic period, 1994. Next slide.
Dude, how'd you get that photo of Drew?
Step 1, how to Riz.
What the fuck was the dimorphodon for?
Step 1, wake up
Why are we
at
at step
9:46 a.m. will fail if not accounted for. Make sure that you... Stop. Don't do the slide yet.
Oh, I'm waiting.
Make sure that you wake up exactly like that black man right there. Okay. Now go on. Make sure you brush your teeth. Brush your teeth exactly like that. Okay. So this man right here, make that face. Yeah. Do the thing.
Next up.
Yeah.
You gotta tell me that.
Woo! Woo! Okay, do it again. Woo! Woo! Okay, let's go. Woo!
Bro, I swear to Christ.
Okay, next slide. Let's do this. Walk to the nearest.
Drake! That's another Drake right there, buddy.
Dear God.
I never said that you had to wear clothes. Oh fuck, that's nasty.
It's gonna froth, Okay, we're good.
It's fine. Now that you're prepared
what?
for Riz, you must find someone to Riz. Explore the mountains, go to the deepest areas of the forest, entertain the laws of physics.
Are you rizzing up a bear?
Shut up. Next slide. Find your fellow individual naked men. They are all here for the sake of Riz. We're here to propagate our species. Make sure that you have found your group, your family of people. And make sure they're all naked. Next slide.
Is that it?
I swear to God, this is not real.
What? Somebody get me! Drink!
Just
drink!
Just drink.
Let me finish!
What am I watching?
These are there.
How long does this go?
Okay, step 4. Acquire a phone.
No. You gotta drink for that shit.
Was that 2 drinks on that? That one
Oh,
specific?
for fuck's sake. You're gonna make me finish the bottle at the end of this.
You're gonna make yourself finish the bottle.
Fuck!
your
I didn't know this
fault.
was a rule before this. Acquire a phone. Make sure that you get the girl's number before you start engaging with her in sexual undertones. And whenever you go out, and make sure your phone is at a good percentage of battery. Because having a low percent battery would usually make you a beta male. Next slide. Eat the phone.
Next.
I don't think I expect this anymore. Please do not listen to this.
Ah!
Why? How do we get
You
to
have
17?
encountered hell. Step 17 is in hell. Fuck. Yes, and at this point, you are probably wondering, why haven't I gotten any chicks? Where am I? Like, what's the point of life? Is there like a eldritch horror in my brain? Next question.
Ooh, call it.
Step 68. Enjoy a wonderful view with your new significant other. In your new beautiful life with your loving wife and husband.
Is that 2 Walter Whites just mirrored?
Yeah.
Okay.
In a loving sunset.
Oh.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Is that it?
I taught you guys how to rinse.
That's it.
Oh, no, Drew. Finish it.
How
Finish it.
It's
many
done. It's done.
Go.
fucking monkeys?
Alright.
Welcome.
Yeah, you have to drink 5. I wonder who it'll be. That was a terrible presentation. I hated every fucking second of it. And the fact that it was that presentation was like how to pick up women. None of our viewers are going to use it.
That's true because all of our audience is females.
Yeah.
No, they're gay.
No, we have a 100% female and or gay viewership, so...
Okay. How to safely solve the energy crisis.
Wow,
By Ben. That's me.
Hi, Ben.
Hi.
that's very informative.
Now, what is the energy crisis?
What I'm having right now.
Wow.
No, that's a mental crisis.
Yeah, dude.
We need energy, right?
Energy.
That's how we go through our day. That's how I'm giving you this presentation. That's how these fuck asses are watching this podcast. You know?
Our 8 viewers.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Hey, those are 8 important people.
I think we know each and every one of those people.
But the energy is destroying the environment.
Sure.
You know? Seagulls are easily getting caught by humans. Polar bears are losing their environment. I don't have any bitches to fuck.
Mm-hmm.
The environment is being destroyed.
I just stood up to that. Let's go.
You're still
Now-
sitting.
Hey, stop. No questions during my presentation, okay? Fuck ass. Shut up! How do we fix this? You know? Well, there are a few ways. Method number 1. Solar! We can use the sun's energy, guys.
Wow.
We can do it. It's free! Just like stop signs. It's free!
Oh my god.
We can just take it.
Buy a house, dog.
Yeah, just take the
Nuclear! You know? Them glowing rocks becoming hot.
Whoa.
Shit's crazy. It's amazing. Yes.
What is your definition of hot there?
Fuck off. Nuclear. The blood of the innocent.
Ooh.
That's
Oh.
a good one.
Now you
You
have my
can't
attention.
hear their screams. But their screams do exist.
Good. I'm glad.
I can see them behind.
Hydroelectric.
Oh.
Water go back.
Yeah, Brandon, dude.
Is that a pregnant dude?
Yeah, it's two pregnant men.
Yeah, it's our primary source of energy.
Systematic government takeover. We shall rise up.
Oh yeah, it is a change of power.
We shall
Whoa.
become stronger. We shall win. Systematic government takeover.
Question.
Yes.
Question. Aren't you actively being surveilled by the government?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this your manifesto?
No. My manifesto is funnier than this shit. Than this ad. The people shall understand true fear.
Whoa.
The day of reckoning will arrive. Wind!
Yay!
Turbine goes swish, swish, swish.
Swish, swish.
Oh, dear God.
Systematic government takeover. The weak will fall.
I feel like I'm like.
Only the strong must survive.
Alright, Ollie,
What's that? It?
Hey,
Hey,
I
coming
can't.
in, man.
Wait, that's a fucking drink from Drew. It's saying Ollie, you're up.
What did you say? Oh, God.
Death of the innocent. We're back on it. With the innocent gone, and less mouths to feed, less energy will be required.
I feel like I'm watching propaganda for 5-year-olds, dude.
Geothermal!
Woo! Woo!
Hot planet makes steam for energy.
Energy.
That's my presentation, guys. I will now take questions.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Teacher,
Yeah.
can I go to the bathroom?
Shut the fuck up. Piss yourself.
Can you go to the bathroom?
Piss yourself.
Does the blood of the innocent have more energy than the blood of the damned?
It's more rich.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, knowing for a fact that I'm gonna have to drink for this.
Mm-hmm.
Could we use piss as a hydroelectric source of?
No. Okay. Any final questions before I am given my sentence? Please go light on me. It's fucking lemon juice.
What's your favorite energy source?
Nuclear. I'm biased.
On your presentation.
Oh, on my presentation, still nuclear.
Oh.
Thank you for hearing me, Marco.
Yeah. All right. How much do I have to fucking drink?
Okay.
A
a good-
I'm gonna say.
A 4.
I was gonna also
What?
say 4.
What?
Remember, more is worse.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, so I'll go with 1. I can go with
I'd go with 3.
Yeah, 3's good. 3.
Ollie?
I feel like
I'll go with 3.
using
That's
the
not
life
very
force of the damned as a source of energy
Y'all
is
just don't
pretty
understand me.
pretty cool.
I understand.
It's pretty cool, but the recommendation of nuclear power is just a little bit overboard.
Okay.
Wow.
You don't feel like shampoo doesn't have enough uses already? Well, we've all heard of the regular 13-in-1 and the 30-in-1 shampoos that exists.
Yeah.
We're gonna go over some
course.
more uses of shampoo, that exist on this plane of existence. Yes, next slide. This is the more normal uses of shampoo that all these gooners and stupid people use. This is laundry detergent. All this shit is normal.
I used the laundry detergent last night.
Exactly. This is normal stuff right here. Stop
Shampoo?
pouring out the drinks, Thomas. I haven't finished yet.
No, I actually want the lemon juice.
There's something wrong with you. Now
Oh.
we're gonna move on to more abstract uses that I think you should do.
Nice.
Yes,
More
next slide.
more of the human uses.
Spaghetti.
Wait.
Hmm.
What
Have
am
you
I
ever-
looking
you
at?
ever made spaghetti? You guys have made
Where the
spaghetti in your
fuck
life,
did you
right?
find that picture?
What
Don't
is that
worry about
image?
it. You've made spaghetti in your life. It's too boring, honestly. There's not enough. Like sometimes you need seasoning, you don't have it. You just go over to the bathroom. You
Oh.
just grab there you go. You pour it in. Perfectly fine. Perfectly great. Just so much flavor.
That's not spaghetti.
I can see where you
No,
photoshopped it. I
no,
can
you
see
cannot.
the can in the
No,
background.
you cannot. See, we have military uses. These the U.S. government would love shampoo.
That's not a U.S. aircraft.
Fuck you.
That's the Chengdu J-20.
That's
That's
the
Chinese.
what?
Chengdu J-20.
How
the
do you
mighty-
know that from?
What
There's
did
head and
Chengdu?
shoulders in that Chengdu J20, so I don't think so.
That's the mighty dragon.
What do you say about the wizard then?
Dragging these nuts on you.
I don't know.
Nice.
What it was. Motherfucker!
You son of a bitch.
Drink.
I want you to drink for that one. I feel offended.
Do you enjoy Thomas?
All right, and if you thought that was the only military use, hit it with the next one. Hit it with the next one. This flamethrower.
Clean up the masses.
Why use gasoline and other forms of oil? We can use fucking Head and Shoulders.
Head and Shoulders, more like Dead and Colders.
Drink.
Just
What? It's not even.
It's not even
Wouldn't it be
good.
Dead and Warmers?
I'm not even.
Just
Okay, I'm not
Shut
gonna
up.
talk. I'm not gonna talk anymore.
Next.
yeah. I don't know what's next. Oh yeah. Now you guys know how to use get more out of the shampoo.
You should have said put shampoo
One
in the
drink.
water supply.
This man only deserves one drink.
No.
I
No.
don't think he needs any drinks. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. That
It
was
was
really
very
good.
self-sustained and economical.
One drink.
One drink?
One drink.
I was gonna say 3.
I'll take what I can
I'll
get.
say-
I'll
most
meet
of
you in
that
the
was
middle with
photo
2.
editing.
Okay, I agree at 2.
I'll take 2.
Yeah,
say
two.
Two.
Let's go.
Does that mean that
That took a
Ollie
lot of photo
is
editing.
the biggest winner?
Yeah.
All
Who's
right.
the biggest loser?
Me. I had to do 5.
What? I had to
Yeah.
do 5.
I also had to do fun. No, I didn't. I
do
did.
3.
Yeah. All right, a-holes.
I'm taking the lemon
I
juice,
hope-
probably. Oh my god, that's awful.
Yeah.
All right, a-holes. I hope you learned a thing or two from all of my esteemed colleagues here who have not graduated from college yet, except for one of us.
Oh my god.
I hope after today you know how to use more shampoo.
And remember, class, everything here will be on the exam next week.
Everything.
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 And remember, if you comment a picture of you using shampoo as a flamethrower, you get to be on the next podcast.
Yes.
Yep.
That's
hit us
real.
up. Hit us up. Make sure you bring the shampoo time flamethrower.
Alright, see ya, holes.